Hello, everyone, and it's finally here. Yes, we finally finished our MedX Pro Clinic Master electronic medical record system. Now, folks, we started this back in 2020, then a little thing called COVID hit, and then we had a bunch of other things along the way. And I tell you, this is probably the most fulfilling thing I've ever done and brought it to fruition is this MedX Pro Clinic Master project. Now, this is a medical exercise practice management system. Folks, we started to realize back in the late, I guess, 20 teens, that the issue wasn't that of getting clients. The issue was how are you going to manage the clients? How are you going to manage the practice? And this wasn't personal training anymore. This wasn't client page. You gave a good workout and you didn't have to do anything. Now you have to send reports to the doctors. You have to handle the reports that are coming in from the doctors. You have to now document what you're doing. And Lord forbid you ever deal with an insurance carrier. You got a mountain of documentation to do. And it's more T's to cross and more I's to dot. And we realized that if we really wanted you to build a medical exercise training practice, it was far more involved in administrating and managing it than it was a personal training practice. And there was nothing in the fitness industry that came close. Yeah, you could book appointments, but could you now document and send that documentation to the doctor, therapist, or chiropractor? The forms necessary to manage a medical exercise training program or facility, we've put into Clinic Master. Along with that, we put our protocols in, our clinical guidelines. We even have formed a partnership with Physiotech, and they allow us to use, we put our protocols into a digital format. So now you can select exercises and give those to clients digitally, so you can email them. They can enter the portal, do their exercises. There are even videos with the exercises, and the client can now tell you how many sets and reps they've done, and you can even take that information and email it to the client's physician, therapist, and or chiropractor. So folks, we thought of everything in this Clinic Master thing. And one last point, it even will allow you to interface with insurance companies. So this is digitizing the medical exercise training practice for the first time. You can do all of the necessary booking, scheduling, documentation, keeping track of records on your cell phone, on your iPad, on your desktop computer, and it can go any place. And folks, the greatest thing about it is there's a portal where your clients can actually go into the portal, schedule appointments, pay bills. They can also give you feedback on how they felt after a training session, and you can keep track of all the functional outcome measures. And that's the biggest piece we want here at the Medical Exercise Training Institute. We want that functional outcome data so that now we can specifically go to medical professionals, even insurance carriers, and say, guys, hey, if you're working with one of our medical exercise specialists, and all of our MESs, PRCSs, and MEPDs are following the same guidelines because they went through the same course and the same training, we can now take that data, aggregate it together, and now we can start looking at outcome studies that will validate the need and the effectiveness of medical exercise training. And folks, that moves the profession into a completely different world. So we're looking forward to this. Now, we're going to have our next upcoming demonstration webinar on February 18th. Now, please, if you would, keep checking back at our website at postrehab.com, or you can go over to medxproclinicmaster.com to get more information. Check your email box because we're going to send you some information via email, and get registered for that webinar on February 18th. And we'll show you MedX Pro Clinic Master in its entirety, how we've interfaced our protocols, our guidelines, our medical exercise training forms. And this is now a electronic medical record system designed specifically for the medical exercise professional. And I am immensely excited about this. So please check your inbox, email me at drmike@postrehab.com so you can make sure you're on the mailing list. And we're going to send out that information probably on Thursday of this week. We'll have the webinar next Friday, and I think you want to be on that webinar. We're going to show you some stuff with this Clinic Master MedX Pro version that is going to be fantastic. So stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on Friday the 18th. All the best.